Hey there, world. Day 3, January 3rd. Um, the diet is going kind of rough. Man, it's only day 3. I swear I'm going to do this every time. It's only day 3. It's like it's day 3 already. Man, I've got to admit, like, even at 3 o'clock, I had some rice cakes to just kind of, a little bit of calories, fill me up. Hasn't worked, man. I mean, I feel like I've been, I'm not starving, but just like I've been wanting to eat all day. And it's like I can't eat dinner until 6 o'clock, and I'm just like counting the minutes at this point. It's tough, man. I mean, counting calories, and it reminds me of another YouTuber, Boogie 2988, who says, "How do you starve yourself in the land of the plenty?" I'm standing here in my kitchen, and there's just food everywhere, and I can't have it because I'm sitting there going, "Nope, you only got 1,000 calories left, and that's for dinner." And then after that, you're done. You can't have any more. It's getting kind of ridiculous. It's getting hard. I'm not kidding. Another thing I wanted to talk about, besides like how the day was going. Actually, before I talk about my shirts, which is what I want to talk about, I want to talk about what I did today. So, same thing for lunch: brown rice, chicken, eggs for breakfast. Counting my calories, adding it all up. Yay! And I spent the morning. Maybe this is why, because I spent the morning taking down all the Christmas decorations. So I was on my feet most of the morning. Taking down the Christmas tree, taking down all the lights, gathering up all the little knickknacks and Christmas stuff, and putting it away. The thing is, I never logged that in my workout. Which I guess I should, because then that would add on some calories, I guess. And I'm not really sure how to add it on. Like, how do you, 2, 3 hours, 4 hours of. I'm not even sure how long I was doing it. I just did it, was done, sat down, watched. And then now that I think about it, I go, maybe that's why I'm a little extra hungry today, because I, was up moving around, which more than normal, more. And, so yeah, I mean, I put away all the Christmas stuff, take down the tree, lights, rolled all the lights up, went through all that. Calories, doing good, but it's hard today, especially. You know what I feel like? I feel um, like I got more food now that I can eat. Then I can eat. Meaning usually the house is just stocked with food, and and the way I normally eat, we go through it, fairly quickly. But now, like in the last 3 days, or more, I didn't, I know this diet officially started on January 1st, but I have been kind of watching my calories before, kind of getting used to it and building up to what I have to do here. But now that that I'm down to the 2,900 calories, allotted for one day, I feel like I can't get to the food enough. Like, I bought my soy milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have regular dairy. So I bought some soy milk, and usually I'll have that in the morning. But because I keep choosing eggs instead of the cereal, like now the soy milk is just sitting untouched. And then there's fruit that's untouched because if I eat it, I have to add it, and then it's too much. And I've got other foods and other things that I feel like are going to go to waste now because I'm not going to get to it and be able to eat it. Kind of weird. Am I weird about that? I feel like I'm wasting food now by being on a diet. I guess we'll just, and the thing is, like, I guess that's another thing I'll have to learn is how to buy less when we go to the store. I'm so used to, buying whatever I want. Now it's like I have to kind of plan it out a little bit more, I guess. So, I want to talk about my shirts. I was just thinking about this, and so I thought I'd kind of put this in the video. And to another reason, just one of the many straws that broke the camel's back is right now I'm wearing a 3XL tall shirt. Many years ago I was 2XL, and then those started getting a little tighter, and then I went to a 3XL, and then my stomach started hanging down a little bit more, and so I went to the 3XL talls, which are longer shirts, and they don't allow my stomach to show, because of the stomach belly hanging down. Let me show that. But now, let me see if I can set down the camera and kind of show. If I just stand normally, my stomach is now sticking out of the bottom of my 3XL tall shirts, the long shirts, and I have to like tuck it underneath. But honestly, if I just stand normal, my stomach sticks out. And it's like I can't get any bigger shirts around here. I mean, I've gone to the Walmart and the Kmart, which Kmart's out of business now. Sears, all the places, that have the big and tall sections. This is really about as big as they get. Without me going to a specialty big and tall store and paying a lot of money for a big shirt, or actually ordering shirts online, and I remember having this discussion with my wife, and I told her I'm not going to. You know what? When I walk around the store and my stomach's hanging out, I should be embarrassed. Because I remember years back when I would see people walk around their shirts, with their stomachs hanging out of their shirts, I used to think it was gross. Like, it's gross. Like, oh, look at that. And now I'm at that point, and I should be embarrassed. I should, want to do something about it. I remember, I'm telling my wife, I said, I'm not going to order any bigger shirts. There's no way I'm buying bigger shirts. I just have to get smaller. For another reason is, if I buy a bigger shirt, then I will become comfortable with how big I am, and then just keep eating the way I am. And then I won't lose the weight that I need to lose. If anything, I should go put on a 2X shirt and wear that until I can fit the damn thing. Because, but, no, I like the shirt thing. I was just thinking about it. I don't have many shirts. Well, what led me to this thought was, so on the first, I went for a walk, and it was cold. I mean, cold. And I'm thinking, you got warm clothes. Why don't you wear the warm clothes and go for a walk? And I'm sure a lot of people say the same thing. Hey, there's no such thing as, too cold. You just don't have good enough gear. Well, the thing is, I have nice warm clothes, that I used to fit into. I don't, I have a down jacket, like a nice Cabela's 650 down, doesn't fit me anymore. Everything that I used to have that used to fit me, or not used to have, I still have, used to fit me, don't fit me now. So I can't, go for the walk like I used to. I don't fit into those clothes anymore. And, I was thinking, buy bigger clothes. But then again, I become comfortable, with being how big I am. So, I have a sweater that fits, one sweater, but nothing really heavy. So, I mean, the temperature will be going up in the next couple days here in Salt Lake City. So then, hopefully I'll get out more then, because honestly at this point I have about 5 or 6 shirts that fit me, although I own about 100 probably. I don't know how many shirts I own, 50, 40, who knows, but about 5 or 6 that fit. And they're getting to the point where they don't even fit anymore, and I'm not going to buy bigger shirts and become comfortable with how big I am. I need to be a little bit embarrassed about my size so that I will work harder to lose this weight. But it is hard. I mean, if you're watching this, maybe you're interested in weight loss yourself, or you want to start your own channel or do your own thing, or whatever it is. It's not easy. I mean, if there's a lot of people out there like, just quit eating, just stop eating so much. I wish it was that easy. I really do. But when I'm just sitting at home and the food's there, it's hard. It's like telling an alcoholic to just quit drinking. What's the big deal? Just stop drinking. I lived with an alcoholic lady a while back, and I don't quite get it. I drink alcohol, but nothing. It doesn't consume me. It doesn't, I don't think about it all the time. So I didn't quite understand what she was going through, but I kind of do now that I have a bit of a food addiction. It's hard for me to put the food down and to ignore it, and it's just sitting there. So yeah, this is getting hard. Hopefully it'll get easier. I'm sure it'll get harder before it gets easier, but I'm sure over time it'll get easier. And as I know I'm not working out a whole lot right now. I probably should be like lifting weights and running or something. But again, I'm almost 400 pounds. Going for a run, it ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. But I'm counting my calories. I'm easing into this transition. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up on myself. I want to make this happen. So, and I can use as much support as possible. So thank you, YouTube, and I'll see you later. And the camera don't want to stop. Stop. Maybe I need a new flip cam because this button doesn't want to shut off. Stop.